Hello everyone, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video. Figured I'd do another series, video entry into this franchise of videos, if that makes any sense. But basically this will be another episode of my collection and discussion series, where basically if you don't know, if you're new to this series and what this is, basically I pick like an actor, actress, or director, or things like that, and like show the films that I have of theirs in my collection. So I did previous episodes on Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger. The recent one I did was Kurt Russell. I did Andrew Dice Clay. So I figured this would be episode 6 of the franchise, because I did Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Andrew Dice Clay, Kurt Russell, and I'm missing another one, but I'm trying to remember who the 5th one was. I cannot remember. Oh, I think it was John Carpenter, I think it was my John Carpenter collection. So, I figured for this episode, why not do Bill Murray? I'm a huge fan of Bill Murray as a comedian and an actor. Personal-wise, the guy seems like kind of like an uptight prick, which is a shame. But as an actor and a comedian, I think he's fantastic. But I'm going to showcase all the films that I have of his in my collection, and figured I'd show you guys. So let's get on to it. Now, the first thing that he actually had in before he made his really big break was in this Loose Shoes. I just picked this DVD up not that long ago. Got it off Amazon for about like $5. Because I seen bits and pieces of this, because I was curious about this, because it's kind of in the same vein as like Kentucky Fried Movie or Amazon Women on the Moon. But Bill Murray does have a role in this. He does have a role in this. Even his picture's down there. But basically it's the whole idea of fake movie trailers, and Bill Murray's in one of them. Way before he was really famous. Apparently it was shot around 1977 and it didn't get released until 1980, because like after Meatballs became popular and things like that. But I figured I'd show this because this was really one of the first things he ever did before he made his big break. Now we're going to go on to the mainstream films that everybody knows about. So, of course, to start it off, Meatballs. The first film that really propelled Bill Murray's career as the counselor, and this was really the launching pad for Bill Murray's career. Directed by Ivan Reitman, who would work with Bill Murray a lot on a lot of other movies. But the really fun camp comedy movie. I mean, Bill Murray is absolutely fantastic as the camp counselor, as Tripper. Such a great movie. I love Meatballs. One of the best comedies of the 70s. Then the next one another big role that he had, that was another big hit for him, Caddyshack. Great comedy. Bill Murray plays, of course, the guy going after the gopher. Groundskeeper Carl Spackler, who's always trying to catch the gopher. But really great movie. Chevy Chase, Rodney Dangerfield, Bill Murray, Ted Knight. Harold Ramis directed this. This is the first collaboration with him and Harold Ramis, who would work with Bill Murray a lot on a lot of other stuff. And, Rodney Dangerfield, Bill Murray's really funny in this, but Rodney Dangerfield really does steal the show in this. Just improvising and things like that. Hey, babe, you must be something before electricity, huh? Rodney Dangerfield I miss. He was a wonderful comedian, really good at improvising as well. Next one here was really the one that was another huge hit for Bill Murray, and I'd probably say my favorite Bill Murray film is this film, Stripes. Love Stripes to death. It's one of my personal favorite comedies. Bill Murray is fantastic. I also have the old DVD of this that's signed by P.J. Soles, who played MP Stella. And this was really the first film that got John Candy noticed in Hollywood, and then John Candy had a pretty big career after this with Splash and Brewster's Millions and among many other movies. But Harold Ramis once again directed, Harold Ramis stars and then Ivan Reitman directed this. You also have people like, Warren Oates, P.J. Soles, John Candy, Sean Young, Judge Reinhold, but excellent comedy, really good. That's the fact, Jack. My name's Dewey Oxburger. My friends call me Ox. You might have noticed, but I'm a bit overweight. No! I love this film a lot. I love Stripes. Another one here that's a great one, Tootsie, where Bill Murray does have a supporting role in this, where Dustin Hoffman gets a job with the soap opera, and there is Bill Murray right there. There he is. Another great movie, Tootsie. And for some reason, I could have swore I owned Scrooge, but I don't own Scrooge. I couldn't find it, so I guess I don't own Scrooge. I got to get that at some point, because I could have swore I did own it, but I guess I didn't. So I got to get Scrooge at some point. That's a great one as well. But of course, the next ones I got to mention are Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Both these films I love. Once again, Ivan Reitman directed these, and him and Harold Ramis worked together once again, along with Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson, Sigourney Weaver. I mean, what more can you say about these two Ghostbusters films that hasn't been said before? They're great movies. I got this set a long time ago at Best Buy, very long time ago. I love the green packaging on it, like it's all shiny and things like that. But and of course I can't forget about Rick Moranis as well. But love these two films, Ghostbusters. Another one of my personal favorites that Bill Murray has had a lot of really good films that I've loved. Here's another one, What About Bob? I thought him and Richard Dreyfuss played off very well with each other, especially the dinner table scene. If you watch really closely at the dinner table scene, when they're all eating together, and you hear Bill Murray just going, you can see like Richard Dreyfuss kind of smirking a little bit, trying not to laugh. I kind of caught that the recent time I watched it, so I thought that was kind of funny. Granted, I probably wouldn't have been able to hold it in either, but directed by Frank Oz. I think the same guy that went on to do Bowfinger with Eddie Murphy. But classic, What About Bob? Groundhog Day, this is the special edition with a full-length documentary, commentary with Harold Ramis. You have Chris Elliott, Andy McDowell, Bill Murray. Once again, another classic Bill Murray film. Probably here's my second favorite Bill Murray film. He plays an awesome villainous role in this, Kingpin. I love this movie a lot. Directed by the Farrelly Brothers. I'd probably say my favorite film of the Farrelly Brothers. I love Dumb and Dumber, but I like this one even more because I love, Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid, Vanessa Angel, Bill Murray. And, the Farrelly Brothers, like, nowadays are worth nothing. But back then they made, Dumb and Dumber, Kingpin, There's Something About Mary, Me, Myself, and Irene. But I think this is my favorite film of theirs. I love the back and forth between Woody Harrelson and Randy Quaid. Bill Murray's a lot of fun as the villain. But Kingpin, classic movie. And that same year, I think in '96, he also had Space Jam. Yeah, Bill Murray had a little supporting role in this in Space Jam. He's pretty funny in Space Jam. But what kind of camera is that? Would you not point that thing at me? Close the lens. Hey, Bill, we're on defense. Oh, I don't play defense. Bill Murray's a lot of fun in Space Jam. Now we're getting into this more recent work here from the 2000s, The Royal Tenenbaums, with a great cast of people. Not only do you have, Bill Murray, but you also have Danny Glover, Gene Hackman, Angelica Houston, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ben Stiller, Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson. Directed by Wes Anderson. I think this is the first collaboration that Bill Murray had with Wes Anderson, and he would work with Wes Anderson on quite a few other films, which I'll get to one of them in a second. But pretty good movie, The Royal Tenenbaums. Now we're getting down to the last two here that I own of his, but Lost in Translation. Uh, really great drama for Bill Murray. I love this film a lot. It's a really good drama. You also have people like Scarlett Johansson, Giovanni Ribisi, Anna Faris. Written and directed by Sofia Coppola. Interesting enough, but yeah, this is like a Bill Murray film. Probably my favorite dramatic film that he did. I thought Bill Murray really showed his chops in this, being a dramatic actor. I thought he did that as well in Scrooge, but that was more comedy and, was some heart in there. This is more of a full-fledged drama. But Bill Murray does a wonderful job. I know around this time he was going to do Bad Santa, but he dropped out to do this instead, and Billy Bob Thornton got the role, which I was fine with. I mean, Bill Murray would have been fun as Bad Santa, but Billy Bob Thornton just killed it as Bad Santa. So we got Billy Bob Thornton with Bad Santa, and we got this with Bill Murray. So I think it worked out better. And the last of his that I have here is another Wes Anderson film, and it's one I haven't seen before. I've seen parts of it, but I never saw the full-length movie, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Once again, Wes Anderson and Owen Wilson and Bill Murray reunited once again from the Royal Tenenbaums, and then so does Angelica Houston. You also have Cate Blanchett, Willem Dafoe, Jeff Goldblum, Michael Gambon, Bud Cord. Never saw the full-length movie of this, but I got to see it at some point. It does look like it's fun. But so there you have it. That's my entire Bill Murray collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.